Cancer or Cancer cross watcher. I think somebody here, well, if they don't regret something now, I think they're going to live to regret it. But a lot of you, I think somebody's already feeling a bit of like, damn. Like in a moment of uncertainty, in a moment of them just really thinking like they didn't know how to handle a situation, or they didn't know what to do. It's more like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. They made a decision that they are now, I don't know when they did this too, guys. It could have been years ago, but it's like plaguing them now. Why now? I don't know. But somebody during this time, it's like they're really thinking about the fact that they basically screwed up something with you. Could be anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic. You know, if somebody's just recently done this and you're wondering how they're feeling, well, this is how somebody's feeling. This is what's occurring. They're like, oh my God, like, kind of like I could have handled this differently. I could have approached Cancer differently. Why do I keep wanting to say Capricorn? I could have approached this differently. I could have done something differently. Like, why did I don't know. Why did it's like sabotage. Why did I sabotage something with you? Or somebody's going to sabotage something with you in some way. Somebody's going to do something and then they're going to live to regret it. Like, damn. I mean, I got a lot of things popping in my head right now. That's why it's taking me a minute. I got people currently doing this to you. They're considering doing it. Like, they're considering walking away, or they're considering letting you walk. Or this will be in the near future, unless it's reversed. If this isn't resonating at all, it could be someone that you know, someone connected to you somehow. It could be someone you dearly love. They're going through this with someone, and somebody's going to fuck something up with them. Or take them for granted. It could even be a company. But this could also be something from a long time ago, guys. You know who's popping in my head? My biological mother. That's who's popping in my head right now. And she's, well, she's one of these zodiac signs. But yeah, she's popping in my head right now. Like, perhaps there's shame here. Like, I should have thought about it before I did what I did. I should have, you know, yeah, there's regret. Why does somebody not want to admit that there's regret, though? It's like I can't get it out. Like, I've been wanting to say it a bunch of times. I only said it once, except for now I just said it twice. And I'm like, why? Why is somebody having a hard time kind of admitting that they fucked up? And they are. You haven't even heard from this person if it's already happened. You haven't heard from them. Or if you have, you haven't heard what you need to hear from them. Like, such as, I'm sorry, or I did the wrong thing, or now maybe they didn't. Maybe everything that happened was meant to happen. Again, we're on the timeline of, I think this has already occurred, but some of you it's happening now. It's coming like any day, or it's going to be in the, you know, a couple months down the line, or happening to somebody you know. But either way, it's along the lines of like, I broke my own heart, or I screwed myself. Even if it's like a business, right? Like letting the best one go, the most responsible one, the most reliable one, the one that you could even give the keys to, because you know they're not going to steal anything from the drawer. They're going to, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be romantic. It's like, well, you should have appreciated that employee while you had them, that manager while you had them. I mean, they were willing to do everything. They were willing to literally do everything. They were so reliable. They were responsible. And it's hard to find that shit these days, especially to employ. So you had a good one. And because you didn't want to pay them more, or because you didn't respect the hours that they needed, or because you didn't, you know, want to come off of something and get, I'm hearing the stick out of your ass. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just channeling. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. It's like the universe is kind of mad at this person. Like, because you didn't want to, you lose a good one. So now you're stuck with a bunch of shitty ones. It's like somebody, they didn't see the quality of having one really good one. Instead, they just accumulated a whole bunch of bad ones who don't give a shit about their job. If it's family, same thing. Or if it's love, it's like, wow, You know what I mean? It's almost like this is what happens. You know, you had somebody who was good, who was in your corner. You had somebody who was loyal. Like, you were loyal to this person. You were loyal to this place, these people. You were experienced in some way, or at least you were willing to learn. You were willing to bring your expertise. Like, it's like you brought something to the table. You brought several somethings to the table in a friendship, a relationship, to the family, in a work environment, in a group. You brought a fuck ton to the table, Cancer or Crosswatcher. And not only did they use you for your knowledge and resources, or just kind of gather it all for themselves, but like, guys, I just get a whole bunch of didn't appreciate what they had. Like, you were really like a godsend. That's the title. You were the godsend. What's that story? You guys ever heard that story of the man? I'm gonna butcher this story. But the man who's like praying for God to save him or something, and he asked for, and then God sends like a boat and an airplane and everything, but because the man is only waiting on one particular sign, he overlooked. You know what I'm saying? What is the story of the man that prays and there's a plane, a boat, he gets on top of the house? The drowning man. Here we go, let's read it. Let me pause the timer. I paused it on 3:13. Some of you could be considering, there will be something significant I can't speak. There will be something significant happening in the month of July, right around your birthday. June, July. A significant change will be happening. Could be internal, something that you go through that you're like, It's a good one. It's a really good one. Or also there's a Pisces here, a connection to a Pisces energy, or something that could have even been significant that happened this March, this year. Okay. Anyway, a fellow was stuck on his rooftop in a flood. He was praying for God to help. Soon a man in a rowboat came by, and the fellow shouted to the man on the roof, "Jump in! I can save you!" The stranded fellow shouted back, "No, it's okay. I'm praying to God and he is going to save me." So the rowboat went on. What's he supposed to do? Sit there and pitter and a putter and a patter and a put along, waiting on this motherfucker to make a decision? No. He said no, and no means no. So you got to give it to the rowboat guy. I mean, at least he respects boundaries. He's like, all right, bye. See you later. I tried. Okay. Then a motorboat came by. The fellow in the motorboat shouted, "Jump in! I can save you!" Now he sounds like the other man, but it's a different man, I tell you. To this, the stranded man said, "No thanks. I'm praying to God and he is going to save me. I have faith." Oh my God, you need to watch the Gemini message. I picked up on faith in that one. Well, Faith Hill. Connection to Faith Hill or country music or living in the country or down home or something to do with the South for you guys here. Confirmation. So their motorboat went on. Oh, some of y'all definitely need to watch the Gemini message, or maybe you're a cusper. Okay. Then a helicopter came by and the pilot shouted down, "Grab this rope and I will lift you to safety." Oh, now we got a different accent popping out of there. To this, the stranded man again replied, "No thanks. I'm praying to God and he is going to save me. I have faith." So the helicopter reluctantly flew away. The helicopter's like, "You've got to be bloody kidding me. He's going to stay right there on the roof. Suit yourself." Crazy. Soon, the water rose above the rooftop and the man drowned. He went to heaven. He finally got his chance to discuss the whole situation with God, and at which point he exclaimed, "I had faith in you, but you didn't save me. You let me down, and I don't understand why." To this God replied, I sent you a rowboat and a motorboat and a helicopter. What more did you expect? I'm freezing. I got really cold out of nowhere. Godsend. You were the godsend. You were one of those, like, saving grace comes through. I channeled that earlier. You were like that saving grace, and somebody just passed on you, or they let you slip by. They let you slip through their hands. Like, you really were a light in that place is what I'm hearing. Or you are currently, or you were a light in somebody's life, or you are currently. And if they're not going to appreciate that or even notice you while you're, I mean, sometimes you don't. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh, here we go again. Well, that's how we get the message. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Cinderella. I can't tell you, baby, what went wrong. I can't make you feel what you felt so long ago. I'll let it show. I can't give you back what's been hurt. Heartaches come and go. And all that's left are the words I can't let go. If we take some time to think it over, baby, take some time, let me know if you really want to go. Is somebody going to try to get you back here? Keep you? Pay you more so that you stay or you come back to the company? Or do something outlandish to make you come back? To a company? To a job? Why do I keep putting career with love? Some of y'all there, y'all met through work somehow, or you did work for them, or they do work for you, or you walked into their work, or they walked into yours, or y'all met somehow that way, or you worked together. That's not for everybody, of course. But I keep putting that together in this message. You notice that? I'm noticing it. So I'm like, okay, was this like a work romance? For some, I'm freezing. It went cold. But I think with this song, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. I don't even think that this is actually the song I was channeling, because I think that one was like, pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Something about a parking lot is specific. Y'all were somewhere where there was a fucking parking lot, so it's not necessarily just at home. Anyway, Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone, song by Cinderella. Well, the clock's done struck fucking midnight, buddy. Like, this place, I don't know. Some of y'all may return. If you want to return to somebody, like if you really do miss these people, and I say these people as in a job, or you miss a person, whether the job is connected or not, I think you might. And the reason I think you would return is because you're going to be appreciated this time. Like, I think they actually mean it. I do. I mean, yeah, think about the guy who drowned in the message I was telling you. You think, oh, I'd never started the timer again. You think he didn't mean it? He was probably like, damn, well, I just basically lost my life when I could have had so much more time down there. But because I didn't have any discernment, I wasn't paying attention, I was ignorant, I was stupid. Somebody may even say that, you know, like, I missed out on living more of my life because I was too blind. I was shut off. I wasn't receptive. So if somebody here, they might have changed, you know. If somebody did change and now they're going to appreciate you, I don't think you'll just easily let someone back in. Like, you're going to make sure it's worth your while. But if, I'll just say this, I think that something could be rekindled. I think that you could go back to a place if you wanted. You could return to a person if you wanted. And with work, with acknowledgement, with maybe even apologies, with better treatment, better pay, better clarity, better love, I think that you could really flourish. Yeah. But that's not for everybody, so use discernment. You want to make sure, because some of you, they could just do the same thing again. They just realized that they lost a good one. I hear you calling far away, tearing through my soul. I just can't take another day. Who's to blame? And if we take some time to think it over, baby, take some time, let me know if you really want to go. It's almost like somebody here knows that you didn't want things to end, or something like this. I'm speaking as if it's in past tense, so it must have already happened for a lot of you. Some of you, though, I feel strongly it's happening now, it's coming in the near future, or it's happening to someone on the outside of you. But just fix it to fit your situation, but I'm going to speak past tense because I feel it the strongest. Like, I think whoever this is that kind of watched you walk out of their life, unless it's reversed and you were the one who did this, I think that you kind of feel that this person still does care. They really cared about their position, they cared about their job, or they really care about you. They love you. And they love what they did. They loved what they did. They loved what the two of you did. I'm still getting working together somehow, or just something to do with like how, it doesn't mean you actually worked at the same fucking place. A lot of you, yeah, I think so. Some of you, no. No. Like maybe you just worked on a piece of something together. Like you worked on something together. Collaborated in some way. You collaborated? Do you want to see me begging, baby? Can't you give me just one more day? Can't you see my heart's been dragging lately? I've been looking for the words to say. Somebody's going to even explain why they've been quiet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any day now, someone's going to be like, look, it's the reason that you didn't hear from me, the reason that I didn't say anything, it's not because I didn't want to. It's because a lot of factors. I don't really have an excuse for it, honestly, but oh, that reminds me, I channeled a message last night. Like I actually channeled somebody coming through and I wrote it down, but I need to actually like write it down. I had wrote it in my phone. So I need to write it down and maybe we'll do a general on that. I can't even remember what it was about, but anyway, sorry, squirrel. Yeah, so I don't know. I like this message. It's nice. It's nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.